Hi, thank you for watching a new video blog. What is the winter really for? After the autumn and after Christmas and New Year, the real winter begins. And I found out that even though that the shortest day is before Christmas, the 20th of December, it's not really the darkest time. It's not really the real winter. It still has this autumny feel between autumn and winter. It's still this period where we flow from autumn into the winter, into the real deep winter. I would say that the real winter is starting from the 15th of January, around the middle of January, until the middle of February. These are the darkest days in winter. These are mostly the days that we resonate the deepest with, the deepest of winter. This came to me because like I said, I thought that the shortest day was basically already winter, but it's not really the case. The shortest day doesn't mean really the deepest winter. The deepest winter means the day that the sun will rise the latest. And that is somewhere in January. You might think, oh, the days are getting longer. Yes, the evenings are getting longer. So in Holland, before Christmas, like the 20th, it's like around 4:30 it starts to be already dark. And now it's 6:30 in January, it started to become dark. But the moment that the sunrise is later. So this means that we are in this time in a more winter sleep. This is our winter sleep. In nature, we will be asleep around 8:30, because this is the time that the sun will rise in the winter, later than normal. And you can also feel it. There's everything in nature in halfway January until February is feeling like in a deep sleep. I'm here now in the forest. It's so quiet. You don't hear animals. You don't hear insects. You don't even hear the trees. And by I mean the resonance. The trees are also in a deep winter sleep because they have to. No, nothing on them. They are preparing for springtime, where they have to show themselves again. Our winter time, let's say from half January to half of February, we normally will be doing the same. We will be very quiet. We will stay around the fire with our family, with our tribe, and just relax, just take a rest. It's strange that we take time off in the summer, which is of course understandable because we have a lot of energy, but we don't take time off in the winter. We have a very strange way of planning the time that we need to rest. Summer is a good time because we have a lot of energy, but in the time that we have the lowest energy, which is this time, the deep winter, we are doing what we normally would do, working, stressing, etc. We don't take the time off. And especially after the holiday seasons like Christmas, New Year, we should need more time off. The time of Christmas and New Year reflects also in nature a time of celebrating, of ending the old, but starting the winter sleep. And we will be normally, in our primitive state, we will be quiet, we will be silent. The only thing I hear now is the cars. There's a highway there, so I hear the cars. Humans are active, while they should be silent, quiet, with their tribe, with their family, and be around a fire and just eat what they had prepared before winter, what they've stored, so they don't have to go out and find food. It's also very interesting that in this time people like to eat. They like to just sit. Also these days they like, basically if you ask people now with this, like a cloudy gray day, there's no sun, there's also no chance for a sun, it's just like gray, there's a little rain falling, and people say, oh, I just would love to be inside watching TV and eating, and you know, to snuggle onto on the couch with a blanket and just be relaxed, just be warm, keep myself warm and relaxed. You see that we still have these tendencies. We still understand that is normal in this time of the year. But we don't do it because we have to wake up early. Very unnatural. We would normally sleep until sunrise. And that's maybe around 8:30 or maybe later. But most of us are already then in work or school or the other things. They wake up early. They wake very unnaturally before the sunset. Some people even have to wake at 6 o'clock, and they have 3.5 hours or 2.5 hours of darkness, and they are awake while they want to sleep, they need to sleep. That's a natural longing to sleep in winter. But they need to work, they need to go out, they need to do things that are absolutely against their nature, and their body is fighting it. They're tired, they're in the they're really only thinking about, oh, I wish I could sit at home on the couch warmly with my family, but they have to work. So it's so unnatural. And if you see how our winter would normally be, yeah, we would make here a place with each other, we would cover ourselves up, we will just sit and relax, we will not be active. I don't feel active in the winter. I'm not thinking, oh, I want to do things. I just want to hide from the coldness and just sit cozy around the fire. That's what I want. Nothing more. That's basically what most people want. So that's our normal winter. That's how winter would be our normal state. We will be in a sort of winter sleep, and that doesn't mean like we are sleeping the whole day, but we are very inactive the whole day. That's the thing. In this time you should be inactive. So also all these people that are training for sports and all these things, they're basically not giving their body the rest that it needs. They're fighting it. They're fighting a very important, urgent moment in the year. It's just about a month, because halfway February already the spring starts to come more and more, and they're fighting it. And it's so sad, because fighting nature always makes you ill. Civilization is a disease. Civilization makes you ill. And living in nature, living natural, is the best way. You will feel so much better. Also, I talk in this video blog about the flu, and it overlaps with this video. And I talk about how in the winter we start a detoxification program. In this time, mostly in January, February. Watch the video, I explain it deeper, but it is a time where our body is recovering itself. And if we go out and we just do things so actively, we are not doing our body any favor. We are fighting against nature. We should accept that we need our sleep. We need this very important moment in the year. And also myself, I need to respect it more. Next year I will write in my agenda, hey, from this moment, halfway January until halfway February, I will be inactive. I will be not planning any trips or doing a lot of things, not working a lot, cutting wood, etc. That's all something you need to do before. Respect nature, respect the winter sleep. That's basically what it is. Respect your own natural winter sleep. We are nature, we are natural, we are no animals, but we are like the animals, and we are the same in that way that we need a sort of winter sleep. We need a different winter sleep. We are not hiding in a hole in the ground, but we need the same thing, and that is a winter sleep. So yeah, once again, our winters were way different than now. We will be hiding from the coldness together around the fire, keeping ourselves warm and not doing too much, inactive. Get up with the sunrise. Just respect the winter. Just also enjoy the winter, because I must say, although it's grey and dark and you might think it's unpleasant, but actually it's quite pleasant. The colors, if you see brown, dark green, they're quite nice. Also the grey sky. What's wrong with grey? So many I have here. I have grey in my clothing. It's not that horrible of a color, but you have to respect it. If you want to do as normally what we are now programmed by civilization to do, yeah, then it's a horrible time, because you only see rain, you don't see any sun, you're rushing and you feel awful because you want to have a winter sleep. You want to be quiet and just to, like I say, like do all these things like I say, like sit around the fire, be with your family and tribe, eat food, eat lots of food that you already prepared before winter. That's what you want, but it's not an awful time. I say it's also, oh, the winter's so awful. No, it's not. It's part of who we are. If you say, oh, just get rid of this part of life, that's strange. You need this. It's great. Sleep is great. Being asleep is great. You need it to be strong in spring, summer and autumn again. So yeah, this was my video, our respect for the winter time. So that was it for today. Thank you for watching. See you next time.